Hi everybody, it's Chris, and in this video I want to show you another really great app that you can use to help you learn Chinese. It's called Pleco, P-L-E-C-O, and this is the official pronunciation according to the developers of the app. You can download it for the iPhone or the iPad. If you want to do that, just click on the link below this video and you can go straight ahead and download it. Otherwise, you can also search for it online for the Android phones or devices, and it'll be very easy to find on all of those app stores as well. So let me show you all of the basic features of this app, including the free features and some of the paid features as well. You can type in any word into this search bar using pinyin, or you can type in Chinese characters. So for example, let's say I want to look up 农业. I could either type in Nong, N-O-N-G, and I'll get all the words on the left-hand side which are pronounced with this pronunciation. Or if I want to look up a full word, I can type in the pinyin for this word. For example, 农业, N-O-N-G-Y-E. I would get all of the words pronounced like this. And then it comes up with the one I want, agriculture, farming. And you can see that the full definition for this word is on the right. You can also look up a word using the pinyin if you want to narrow down the search even more. I could type in 农2 year 4. Say second tone and fourth tone. And then on the right hand side you can see all of the dictionaries that are installed that have this word in them. So the first two dictionaries, PLC and CC, they come with the app and you can download them for free. And then some of the other dictionaries are paid for add-ons, and they are more detailed and they have more words in them. So for advanced learners they're really good as well because they have a lot of examples. You can also see that the characters have color coding for the different tones, and I've actually set this to the colors scheme which I use for my pronunciation videos. There's also a text-to-speech feature of this app, so if you click on the little speaker icon next to the where it says PY, pinyin, you'll get this read aloud to you. And then I've also turned the Cantonese feature of this app on, so I can see the Cantonese pronunciation where it says JP. And then if I click on the speaker next to that, I can hear the text-to-speech of the word in Cantonese. Another thing you can do is you can click on words to see all of the words which contain this phrase that you've looked up. So this is particularly useful if you look up an individual character. For example, I look up where, and then I can see all of the words which contain this character in all of the different dictionaries. So this is very useful. We can see words containing it, words beginning with this character, and so on. You can also click on cars to see the different components of this character, as well as characters which contain this component in them. And you can see on the second line, we can see a lot of different fonts. This is another paid feature which will show you all the different fonts and the different ways to write this character. You can get them individually. The other thing you can do is you can see exactly how to write a given character stroke by stroke, and this is also a paid feature. So you click on stroke, and then if you click on the play button in the middle, you can see exactly how to write this stroke by stroke, or the fast forward icon will show you each stroke exactly how to write it. Let me show you another feature. So if I click on the keyboard button at the bottom, and again this is a paid feature, I can look up a character just by writing it on the screen. This is a handwriting recognition feature. So you click handwriting, and then I would write the character on the screen. You can write a simplified Chinese character or a traditional Chinese character. So let's try the simplified version of a character first. It's very messy, but I've recognized this. And then you click on the character you want, done. And you can look up the character like that. So this is another great feature. And then I can try looking it up in traditional characters, and again you can see that it will be able to recognize the traditional character version of this. So any character you can look up using this handwriting. The iPhone and the iPad do come with the Apple handwriting recognition as well, but this version which is in the app is actually a little bit more accurate, and it can recognize more kind of messy handwriting, so that might be something you want to check out as well. Another thing you can do with this app is you can take photos, or you can use the camera to actually look up words in Chinese live. So let me try to demonstrate how this works. So what you would do is you would hold the camera over a certain document. So here we can see it's recognizing the characters 回锅肉, twice cooked pork. So obviously this is a menu. Again here it's recognizing these three characters are 西红柿, tomato. The other way you can use this feature is you can take a photo and then have the software recognize that photo. So here's a photo I've taken earlier of a Chinese newspaper, but you could also use a menu or any text that's in Chinese that you can take a photo of. So this is a really, really amazing feature. So what you can do is you can just click on any of the characters in the text, and then the software will have recognized them and it will be able to tell you the meaning. So you can use the left and right buttons at the bottom to scroll between the different characters in the text. And then what you can do is you can also click on the speaker icon to hear the pronunciation of the characters.
你好.
你好.
And you can also copy them to the clipboard, etc. So if you go to this screen and you click on capture, you can see this as a text, and it might be a little bit easier to read. And if you click on the loud hailer button at the bottom, it will read out all of the text to you and give you the definitions. So this is a really great feature that you can use to read any Chinese text which you might have on a piece of paper. So it's amazing technology. Another feature of this app is the document reader. So you can use this to read any document that you might have on your iPad or online. So parts of this feature are free and parts of it you have to pay for. So one of the features that you can get in this app for free is you can click on Reader and then you can click Clipboard Reader. So what this will do is it will take any document or text that you might have copied to the clipboard. So let's say that you're going online on your iPad and then you just copy the text by just pressing your finger on the screen and selecting the text and clicking copy. Then you go back to this app and then you go to this feature and the text will be in here. And then it's a very similar feature. You can just press on any of the words and then it'll look them up for you and it'll show you the definition, and then you can press left and right to move through this text. And again, hear the text-to-speech pronunciation. So this is another really great feature. Another paid feature of this app is the web reader, which I want to show you. So in this feature, you can just navigate to any website in Chinese using this app, and then you can start to look up the characters in it. So for example, this is an article from a Chinese online encyclopedia. So I click on any of the words, and it will give me the definitions. So again, at the bottom of the screen, the plus button would be to add this to my flashcards. The speaker icon will read it out loud. The clipboard will be to copy it to the clipboard, etc. So this is a really great way to read Chinese on your iPhone or on your iPad. The last feature I want to show you is the flashcards feature. So I just mentioned that you can press plus in any of the modes of the reader to add a character to the dictionary. You can also press plus in the full dictionary view and it will add a word to your flashcards, which is really great because you can just add any word that you might be learning and then come back to it later. So if you want to try out the flashcards, again, this is a paid feature of the app. You would click on New Test, and then you can see all of the different types of tests that you can do. Simple will refer to just going through the cards in order. Spaced repetition means that you will see the cards which you're more familiar with less often and the cards which you're less familiar with more often. So it helps to fix the cards in your mind. So you can also see that you can divide cards into different categories. I'm not going to show you that feature here because it's a bit more advanced. You can also click on the type of test that you want. So you can have just a straight test, you can have multiple choice or fill in the blanks. Stroke order is if you've purchased that stroke order add-on, then you can test yourself on the writing, and you can also test yourself on the tones of a particular word or character. So let's just stick with the default here, and then you can also choose what you want to see as the prompt on the screen. So let's say that I want to be tested and I want to see the character and the pronunciation, and then I presumably come up with the definition of this word. So I just click begin test session, and then I see this word, and then I would have to come up with the definition. So I click on the bottom, and then I know that this means catch fish or the fish. And so I mark this as correct and so on, and I can go through my flashcards like this. So there are many features of the Flashcards program, and I don't really have enough time to show everything here, but that's something you can explore. It's a really useful feature, but it is a paid add-on as well. If you want to see all of the different add-ons that you can use in the app, you just click add-ons, and then you can see the ones that you have installed and the ones that you can get as a paid update. So if you click on available, it will show you the different features which you can buy, and you can just click to download and to purchase those, and also the different dictionaries. So you can see I've already purchased a number of them here, including some of the Chinese to English dictionaries. The free version of the app doesn't actually come with an English to Chinese dictionary, so that's something that you might consider. And then the handwriting and the character recognition and the stroke order guides are also paid add-ons there. Okay, so this is the basic features of this app. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. Do download it and give it a try if you haven't already, and let me know what you think. And I will see you next time for another Chinese learning video. Thanks for watching.